For today's shave, we're going to be shaving with Phoenix Shaving Doppelgänger Grey and my Karve Christopher Bradley in beautiful stainless. If you like the sounds of that, stay tuned and let's get shaving. Greetings friends, welcome to the den with me, J-Mac, the Red Island Shaver. So glad to have you all aboard for the weekend shave. And yes, once again, thanks to Sean Arter, we have another dime bag of soap here, and that is Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Doppelgänger Grey in CK6. So we're going to get right into it today. You're going to start off once again with the cube. Get the face and the beard prepped for this shave. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful start to the weekend. Going pretty good here on the Red Island. Been doing some reminiscing and some stuff, but we'll talk about that a little bit in today's shave. Why not? It's always good to talk about things. So anyway, we'll get a liberal application of the cube into the beard here. I have not shaved in 3 days, so that gem kind of bit me a little bit the other day, and I ended up with a little bit more irritation after the shave than I was anticipating. So I took a recovery day on Thursday, and then yesterday I just got busy and stuff and did not grab a shave. So today's shave is going to be very, very nice. And I'm noticing with a little bit of stubble on the face, this cube really has something to grab onto and really suds up. So that's good. That's good. So yes, today's shave is going to be with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Doppelgänger Grey, which is Creed Aventus. Yes, I love me. Love some Creed Aventus. So definitely looking forward to trying this out. When I was smelling the sample in the bag, I was like, I don't get it. I don't get Aventus. I don't. And it kind of had me a little bit puzzled because I know Doug is really, really good with his scents. And I was kind of struggling for a bit there. And once again, the Trotter Handcrafts with the Manchurian T1 26mm fan knot. Loving this brush. It's breaking in really nice. This is probably going to be the last break-in shave for it. And there is the soap. Yeah. Once Sean had these double packaged. So once I got into the secondary package where the soap was actually sitting and got my nose on it, I was like, yeah, okay, there's the Creed Aventus. There's what I'm looking for. And with Creed Aventus, what I'm looking for is, well, probably what everybody is looking for, a woody, kind of smoky, fruity pineapple scent. And that's basically what it is. I'm going to put the scent notes on the screen here. There's quite a few in Aventus, actually. It's got quite a little bit going on. I'm just going to kind of not partially bowl lather, but I really want to agitate this, the CK6. That should be plenty. I think we're good. Going to do the old face lather like we always do. So we got black currant, we got bergamot, green apple, and pineapple. Those are the top notes. And then there's rose and a couple other things in the middle, and then on the bottom you got patchouli and musk and vanilla. And it's just a beautiful scent. I so love Aventus, but for me the big markers are that pineapple top and that smokiness you get in it. Yeah, I'm definitely smelling it, but I would put this on the low side of medium strength. And I'm just going to do a really quick face lather, so we're not going to cut today. We're going to do the whole face lather. I'm going to enjoy this Trotter Handcrafts brush. Do a really, really quick and dirty face lather. I'm just going for a DE shave today. I don't need to get this super hydrated, all the way down to the nth molecule for a straight razor shave. And this is building a fluffy lather pretty quick. But yeah, I'm not... I could smell the soap. I guess I'm not really searching for it, but it's not super strong either, if that makes sense. Like, I could smell it. I'm not really struggling to smell it, but it's not blowing me away either. So yeah, I would say just on the light side of medium scent. Whipping up a stupid lather though. I mean, well, it's CK6. Like, you guys seen literally how quick that took. There's more than enough soap in that brush for a 26 pass shave. So we will go with that. Yeah, that's good right there. I won't take any more of your time lathering. And we'll dump out the water from the inner chamber of the Crown King scuttle and just pop the whole knot, lather and all in there, and that will keep your lather warm. So if you want warm lathers and you're not a bowl latherer and you think that a scuttle might be a waste of money, it is not. Or you could get a brush scuttle, same idea, just it's only big enough for a brush, but it's got the two chambers. You fill the outer chamber with water, put the insert in with your brush, and you carry on. Razor for today, Karve Christopher Bradley in stainless, 4th use on a People's Blade, which is the Wizamet safety bar C-plate. It's a great combination for 4 days growth, let me tell you what. Or 3 days growth, sorry. So yeah, so I've been doing some reminiscing lately. I tell you, the call of the road has been singing its siren song to me lately, and man, I miss it. The sound of a big throbbing diesel engine, the whine of the turbo, the hiss of the tires on the road, the sound, the smell of diesel. I've really been missing it, so I was kind of reminiscing, thinking about, you know, what may or, you know, could have been, could have, should have, would have. So I worked with a company quite a few years ago now. It's been 7 years I've been off the road, off the big road. So probably like 12, 13 years ago now, I guess. I worked with a company, I'm not going to mention the company, but they had an amazing deal. A friend of mine that I came up trucking with went there before me, and he kind of recruited me. So I was a lease operator, which means the company I worked for leased a truck. I leased it from them, from the company, and it was just like a little small bunk Freightliner, little Lightning 210 speed transmission. Nothing special about them, but they were money makers because we got paid as owner operators with no risk. All we had to do was create a business number with the government of Canada for tax purposes and for your fuel tax. We paid 40.8 cents a liter for diesel fuel at the time, which was insane. Our fuel was capped. And actually all the brokers at this company, so even people that owned their own trucks, paid the same amount for fuel. Paid so much a pay for insurance, so many cents a mile for maintenance and tires. And it was just a money-making machine with no risk. Like, if you blew a tire, it was replaced. If your engine blew up, it was fixed with no cost to you, because that's what your cents per mile paid for. So it was a great stepping stone into being an owner-operator and learning how to make money and then learning how to budget too, right? So that was kind of my goal. I was going to operate it. Well, I operated for a year. I was planning on staying with that, you know, for a couple of years. Maybe put some money away to get my own truck, or stay with the lease program and enjoy, you know, making stupid money without any risk. And then unfortunately it was all taken from me. I had to go on insulin, and they're like, well, that truck has to cross the border. It has to be a U.S. Canada truck. And then so I had to give it up. They hooked me up with a broker. I ran for him, but then I come to find out that the truck they took from me was then given to somebody else who was running Canada only with it. Of course, I was livid. But yeah, I've been reminiscing about that, you know, just the coulda, shoulda, you know. I know we do that in life. You can look back and with hindsight and stuff like that, but kind of wish I was able to keep going with that, or get my own truck. And then of course, you know, I kept in touch with my friend, and he's still doing it. And then as the years went on, the trucks got a bit better, so they went from like a super small bunk truck to a regular conventional sized truck with a regular sized bunk. And then, oh, because of emissions and, you know, fuel costs and stuff, they even started speccing them out with APUs, or auxiliary power units, which run while you're sleeping, and they also charge your batteries, keep the engine warm, so which is really cool. And they're expensive as hell, but this company was speccing those out for the lease operators, which was really, really cool. So it was a really, really good program. You run pretty easy miles too. Like, I mean, we were just doing a basic triangle trip. So the triangle is running from the east coast of Canada down the eastern seaboard. It's like New York City, New Jersey, Philly, places like that. And then up to Toronto, or Brampton, usually, specifically. Brampton, Ontario is a big terminal for this company up there, where you can get a shower and do stuff, and you spend, you know, the day there, and then you get your load east, and then you go east to the Maritimes, and then that was it. That was your trip, like a 5-day trip, if there's no hiccups. And I was making some serious stupid money. And I do kind of miss those days, especially, you know, if I would have been able to put aside some money for my own truck, I would have kept it on with that company and bid on a dedicated run, because they have tons of dedicated runs for their brokers. And you know, and then you just learn how to run the business yourself, right? You set aside money off every pay for stuff like your maintenance, so you learn how to use the lease program to learn how to operate a successful business and see what it takes, you know, to run that business, and how many cents a mile you have to put away, and, you know, do the math and say, well, you know, off each paycheck I need to, you know, put away, you know, $100 or $50 for tires or whatnot. Or, but yeah, kind of, or not kind of, I really do miss those days. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Just then last night I had nightmares about trucking. It's brutal, but I'll tell you what wasn't brutal. That shave was not brutal. That was a nice shave. I know I didn't talk about Aventus too much, but yeah, you guys seen me use Aventus before. Nice, very nice. I mean, CK6 is good stuff. I don't usually buy CK6. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's a great soap. I just think what you get with the CK1 is just as good for a lower price. There's not a darn thing wrong with the Crown King 1 formula. And I'm kind of frugal that way. So, but other than that, yeah, great shave. Definitely does smell like Aventus. It's just not super strong like I would kind of think it to be. But then again, Doug's forte really is, well, I shouldn't say his Doug is just his splashes. His soaps are usually good too, and strong, fairly strongly scented. But I think with this one, you know, kind of having the medium scented soap, but then if you had the matching aftershave / cologne, I would be willing to bet that is absolutely phenomenal. I do not have that, but I do have something else that's pretty much just as good, and that is Fine Platinum, which is also Creed Aventus. Just do a smell test here. So pretty similar. I get a little bit more of the woody. I get a little bit more of the wood, maybe, or not the wood, but the smoke, the smokiness on the Fine Platinum. That seems like that's ramped up just a little bit, but other than that, they're pretty close. Let's get this all worked into the skin. Oh yeah, it smells so good. Oh, smoky pineapple, I'm telling you. Oh, so good. So good. I may put a little bit more of this on. That's one thing I noticed with the fine splash. From what I've known, fine splashes are usually pretty strongly scented and last forever. I noticed that this fine platinum kind of wears off a little quick. So we'll put a little bit extra on. We'll see how that does. Make sure I get some onto the shirt. That'll help. That'll help me catch whiffs of it later. So when the splash wears down to just a skin, skin strength, I should still catch some coming off the collar of the shirt. But anyway, guys, that's the shave. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. Didn't talk too much about the shave, but I mean, I got a nice big sample, so we'll definitely do this one again and probably look a little bit more in depth in it. And that'll do it for me. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Helps the white shaving community grow, helps our channel grow, and we all grow together. And I do appreciate all the support from each and every one of you. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and you're enjoying some great shaves. So until next time, be safe, be kind to one another, have a great day, and an even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.